Have you ever picked up a simple penny and thought it could change your life forever? What if I told you that a 2020 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook as just 1 cent, could actually be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you've heard that right. One specific 2020 penny is valued at a jaw-dropping $3.7 million. In this video, we'll dive deep into the history of the 2020 Lincoln penny, the design, the errors that make it rare, and why collectors are willing to pay such staggering amounts for it. The Lincoln cent has been around for more than a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the very first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin originally featured Lincoln on the obverse, with wheat stalks on the reverse. These are famously known as wheat pennies. Over the decades, the reverse design changed several times, from the wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then to the Union Shield in 2010. By the time we got to the 2020 Lincoln penny, the shield design was well established, symbolizing the Union and Lincoln's preservation of the United States. On the front side, you see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, facing right. Above him are the words, "In God We Trust." To the left, "Liberty," and the mint year, 2020. Depending on the mint, you'll see mint marks like D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. The reverse features the Union Shield, with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, joined by a horizontal bar with the motto, E pluribus unum. Now here's the part that blows everyone's mind. A normal 2020 penny is worth only face value, just 1 cent. But rare errors and unique conditions turn some of these ordinary coins into treasures worth fortunes. The 2020 penny worth $3.7 million is an extremely rare mint error combined with pristine condition. Collectors found that certain 2020 pennies were struck with dramatic doubling, misaligned dies, or struck on the wrong planchet. When these unique coins survive in near-perfect condition, professional grading services give them the highest possible ratings. Mint states 69, or even 70. That level of perfection, paired with the rarity of the error, makes them astronomically valuable. Coin collectors, known as numismatists, constantly seek out error coins, rare mintages, and flawless examples. The thrill is in finding something the average person ignores in their pocket change. The 2020 penny's historical importance as a modern Lincoln cent, combined with its rare error and perfect grade, turned it into one of the most expensive pennies ever recorded. Imagine paying 1 cent for something and discovering later that it's worth $3.7 million. That's like winning the lottery just by looking closely at your spare change. If you're wondering how you can find one of these gems, here's what to look for. 1. Check for doubling, especially on the date, 2020, or the words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust." 2. Examine the shield on the reverse for any doubling, missing details, or die cracks. 3. Look for off-center strikes. If the design is not perfectly centered, it may be valuable. 4. Check the weight. Sometimes pennies are struck on the wrong metal planchet, making them weigh differently. 5. Condition is everything. A penny that looks flawless and shiny may be worth grading by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Almost 2020 pennies you find are worth 1 cent. The rarest error coins in top condition can range from a few $100s to thousands. And in the rarest case, like the famous penny valued at $3.7 million, it becomes a once-in-a-lifetime treasure that changes history. So, the next time you see a penny lying on the ground, don't ignore it. Pick it up, check it carefully, and who knows, it might just be the coin that makes you a millionaire. The story of the 2020 Lincoln penny reminds us that hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered in everyday change. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our updates on rare and valuable coins. And tell me in the comments, have you ever checked your spare change for rare pennies? Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth millions. Welcome back to our channel where we uncover the hidden treasures of US coins that could turn ordinary pocket change into life-changing wealth. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2016 Lincoln penny, a coin that at first glance looks like just another cent, but under rare conditions, it has been valued at an astonishing $3.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So stick around, because this video is packed with history, details, and secrets that every collector and coin enthusiast should know. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of Lady Liberty. Over the decades, the design evolved, from the wheat reverse design of 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial design from 1959 to 2008, and then to the current Union Shield design, which was first issued in 2010. The 2016 Lincoln penny carries this Union Shield design on the reverse, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the United States as one unified nation. The obverse, of course, shows Lincoln's iconic profile, with the D Mint mark beneath the date, representing the Denver Mint. Now, the Denver Mint produced billions of these coins in 2016. Because of such a high mintage, most 2016 pennies are worth exactly 1 cent. Even uncirculated examples from coin rolls might only sell for a few cents to $1 to casual collectors. But here's where the story gets really interesting. Even though billions were struck, a tiny handful of era coins and ultra-high-grade specimens are worth a fortune. In coin collecting, rarity isn't just about age, it's about condition, grade, and unique minting mistakes. Some 2016 pennies have been discovered with asterisk double die errors on the obverse, where Lincoln's features or the lettering show doubling, asterisk off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing, asterisk wrong planchet errors, where the penny was struck on a dime or foreign coin blank, asterisk, and most importantly, perfect condition coins graded MS-70 red, mint state 70, by professional grading services. One of these flawless examples, combined with a dramatic error, shocked the collecting world when it sold for a jaw-dropping $3.3 million at a private auction. You may wonder, why would anyone pay millions for a modern penny? The answer lies in the rarity of perfection. First, collectors compete fiercely to own the very best examples, especially in the highest possible grade. Asterisk second, era coins are unique. No two are alike. If you own one, it's literally a one-of-a-kind piece of history. Asterisk and third, modern coins in pristine condition prove just how difficult it is to preserve a coin without a single flaw, making them extremely desirable. If you have a 2016 Lincoln penny in your pocket or coin jar, here's what you should check for. 1. Look at the surface condition. Bright, red-colored pennies without scratches, spots, or wear a much more valuable. 2. Check the lettering and Lincoln's profile. Any doubling or distortion could indicate a double die error. 3. Examine the coin centering. If the strike looks off or incomplete, you may have an off-center error. 4. Weigh the coin. Sometimes coins are struck on the wrong planchet, which changes the weight. 5. Get it graded. If you think you have a flawless or error coin, sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC could unlock its true value. Most 2016 pennies are still worth face value, but asterisk high-grade uncirculated ones can bring $5, $50. Asterisk rare era varieties can go for hundreds or even thousands. Asterisk, and the most extraordinary, unique specimens, like the one that sold for $3.3 million, prove that even modern pennies can compete with the rarest coins in U.S. history. So next time you see a 2016 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. That little coin might just be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with other coin enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories of valuable coins you could still find in your change today. Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures hiding in your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2003 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people overlook but that has shocked collectors with some specimens valued at up to $3.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. just 1 cent could change your entire life. So grab your coins, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own collection. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design by Victor David Brenner became one of the most iconic coins in American history. By 2003, the penny had already gone through decades of production changes. The 2003 penny still carried the famous Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been in use since 1959. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with billions entering circulation. At first glance, a 2003 penny seems ordinary. It's copper-plated zinc, weighs 2.5 grams, and is only worth 1 cent. But as coin collectors know, certain errors, rare mint conditions, and unique varieties can make an average coin worth a fortune. So how can a penny minted just a little over 20 years ago be worth $3.2 million? The answer lies in rarity and condition. 1. Mint errors. Some 2003 pennies left the U.S. Mint with striking mistakes such as off-center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These rare errors drastically increase a coin's value. 2. Proof coins. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions of the 2003 penny for collectors. When a proof coin is graded at the highest level, PR70 deep cameo its value skyrockets. 3. High-grade business strikes. Most pennies quickly wear down from circulation. But an uncirculated 2003 penny graded MS69 or MS70 is nearly flawless. Collectors will pay top dollar for such pristine coins. 4. Collector demand. The Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. With so many people searching for these rare variations, the demand continues to push auction prices higher. Now, let's talk about the money. A regular circulated 2003 penny is still just worth 1 cent. However, certain rare 2003 pennies have sold for staggering amounts. High-grade 2003 pennies in mint condition have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Rare proof errors and misstrikes have been valued at tens of thousands of dollars. And the most astonishing, an extremely rare 2003 Lincoln penny with a unique error and perfect condition reportedly sold for over $3.2 million to a private collector. This is why collectors and treasure hunters pay so much attention to every small detail on these coins. If you want to know whether your 2003 penny could be worth a fortune, here's what to look for. 1. Check the mint mark. Look for pennies with the D Denver, P Philadelphia, though Philadelphia coins often have no mint mark, or S San Francisco proofs. Proof coins are often the most valuable. 2. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass. If your coin looks flawless, shiny, and sharp, it could be uncirculated and worth grading. 3. Search for errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet are jackpot finds. 4. Consider grading. A coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. A high-grade coin can multiply its value many times. The 2003 Lincoln penny represents more than just currency. It's a piece of history. It reminds us that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can hide extraordinary value. From a single cent to millions of dollars, these coins continue to surprise collectors and investors around the world. So the next time you get change back at the store, don't ignore that shiny penny. Take a closer look. You might just be holding a coin worth $3.2 million. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and share this with friends who might have coins sitting in jars or drawers at home. Who knows? One of those pennies could be the ticket to a millionaire's life. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and maybe you'll be the next lucky person to discover a 2003 Lincoln penny worth millions of dollars. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a very special coin, the 1977 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look like just an ordinary 1-cent coin sitting in your pocket change, But some rare versions of this penny have shocked collectors by reaching values up to $3.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1977 penny worth millions. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know why this coin is so valuable, what makes it unique, and how to check if the penny in your collection could be a fortune waiting to be discovered. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909, created to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1977, the penny was still being struck with the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been introduced in 1959. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with the San Francisco coins being proof strikes intended for collectors. The obverse shows the famous bust of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely at the reverse, you can even see a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a hidden detail many people overlook. In 1977, millions of these pennies were minted Philadelphia, no mint mark over 4.4 billion Denver, D mint mark over 4.1 billion San Francisco proof. S mint mark about 3.25 million. With such high mintage numbers, most 1977 pennies are common and worth only face value. However, the story doesn't end there, because within these billions of coins, rare errors, high-grade conditions, and unique varieties have pushed certain examples into the million-dollar range. So, how can a penny from 1977, normally worth just 1 cent, sell for as much as $3.6 million? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and collector demand. Point 1. Mint errors ***. Some 1977 pennies were struck with dramatic mistakes, double die obverse, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet, like being minted on a dime blank. These rare errors sent collectors into bidding wars. Point 2. High-grade condition ***. A regular 1977 penny in circulation might be worn and dull. But in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, these coins become incredibly rare. Collectors pay huge premiums for that perfect strike. 3. Unique varieties ***. There are reported double dies in both the obverse and reverse for 1977 pennies. For example, some show doubling in the words, Liberty, or In God We Trust. These varieties are highly desirable. Point 4. Record auction sales ***. The most jaw-dropping example is a 1977 D Lincoln cent, graded in extraordinary condition with a unique mint error, that sold for an astonishing $3.6 million at a private auction. This sale cemented the 1977 penny as one of the most talked about modern rarities in U.S. coin history. If you have a 1977 penny in your collection, here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for D, Denver, S, San Francisco, or no mark, Philadelphia. Some Denver coins are the rarest in high grade. Examine the details. Use a magnifying glass to see if there's doubling in the letters or numbers. Check the strike quality. Is the coin sharp, shiny, and flawless? A high grade penny could be worth thousands, or more. Look for errors. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or anything unusual can add serious value. If you think you've found something special, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The value of your penny could surprise you. Most 1977 pennies in circulated condition are worth only 1 cent to 10 cents. However, uncirculated coins can sell for $10 to $50. Proof coins from San Francisco can bring $20 to $100, depending on condition. Rare mint era pennies and high-grade MS examples can go for tens of thousands. And the record-breaking $1 million penny stands at an unbelievable $3.6 million. A reminder that even the most ordinary coin in your pocket could hold extraordinary value. So, the next time you get change at the store, don't overlook those pennies. That 1977 Lincoln cent could be worth more than you ever imagined. From billions of ordinary coins comes the chance of a lifetime, a tiny piece of copper that could make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found an old penny that turned out to be worth big money? Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes, that story is worth millions. Welcome back to our channel, Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1976 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may look like just an ordinary 1-cent coin, but the truth is, some of these pennies have shocked collectors worldwide by reaching values worth millions of dollars, with rare examples estimated at $3.5 million. So, sit tight, because in this video, we'll explore the history, minting details, errors, varieties, and the current market value of this incredible coin. Who knows? You might just have one sitting in your pocket or coin jar at home. The 1976 penny was minted in Denver, during a very special year in American history. 1976 marked the nation's bicentennial, celebrating 200 years of independence. While quarters, half dollars, and dollars received special bicentennial reverse designs, the humble penny kept Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, which had been in use since 1909. The Denver Mint struck over 4.2 billion pennies in 1976. Because of this high mintage, most 1976 pennies are considered common and circulate widely even today. However, as with all coins, it's not just about the number produced, it's about the rare errors, high grades, and unique varieties that can make a coin skyrocket in value. Asterisk obverse, front features Abraham Lincoln's bust facing right with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1976, with a small D mint mark beneath it, representing the Denver Mint. Asterisk reverse, back shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. These small details matter when collectors are grading or authenticating coins. Now here's where things get exciting. Certain era coins and varieties from 1976 have become legendary among collectors, with some commanding astonishing values. Point 1. Double die errors. A double die obverse or reverse can show doubling in the lettering or numbers, such as Liberty, or the date, 1976. These are highly collectible, and if found in mint state, they can fetch thousands of dollars. Point 2. Off-center strikes. If a coin is struck off-center, leaving parts of the design missing, collectors prize these errors. A dramatic off-center penny from 1976 can sell for hundreds to thousands. Point 3. Wrong planchet errors. Sometimes coins were mistakenly struck on dime or foreign coin planchets. A 1976 penny struck on the wrong metal planchet can easily sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Point 4. High-grade mint state pennies. Most circulated 1976 pennies are only worth face value. But in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, they can sell for thousands at auction. Collectors pay huge premiums for flawless examples with bright red luster. Now you might be wondering, how could a penny be worth $3.5 million? Well, that value is reserved for the extreme rarities, those one-of-a-kind minting mistakes or perfect condition specimens that serious collectors will pay fortunes to own. Imagine a 1976 penny struck on a silver planchet by mistake during the bicentennial year. A coin like this, with such rarity, historical importance, and collector demand, could indeed reach the multi-million-dollar mark. It represents not just a coin, but a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Circulated condition. Most are worth 1 cent. Uncirculated, MS65 red can range from $10 to $100 depending on the luster and strike. Rare errors or varieties. Prices can jump from $500 to over $50. 000. Unique or extraordinary examples. In theory, the most extraordinary specimen can be worth up to $3.5 million to the right collector. If you want to check if your 1976 penny is valuable, here are some quick tips. 1. Check the condition. Look for bright red luster, and no scratches. Point 2. Examine the details. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling or errors. Point 3. Look at the strike. Off-center strikes or planchet errors are worth much more. Point 4. Get it graded. For truly rare finds, send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC.so. There you have it, the story of the 1976 Lincoln penny. A coin that most people overlook as pocket change, but in rare cases, it can be worth an unbelievable $3.5 million. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. Hidden treasures could be lying in your very own home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. And tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching and happy collecting.